First responders from the west side of the Cascades are helping with the response in central and eastern Washington. South Bureau Chief Drew Mickelson looks at how those fires are impacting western Washington.
The state's Emergency Operations Center was activated before the start of the FIFA World Cup, but it was at a mid-level status. Things really got bumped up to the highest priority with this emergency declaration over the weekend. And before the fires blew up, crews from the west side were already headed east.
We have different levels of gear that we wear for different fires.
Central Pierce firefighters
Putting on the wildland pants, he has wildland boots.
and their trucks have wildfire gear in case they're needed on either side of the state.
Recently, we just sent out a water tender, a brush truck with about 5 personnel and a crew boss to the Tenasket fire this week.
About 400 firefighters from almost a dozen western Washington counties are in central or eastern Washington right now. And those numbers are expected to climb, especially after what's happening in Spokane. Central Pierce's chief says they can spare the 5 firefighters it's loaned out across the Cascades.
Right now, we have some benefits of the weather, but typically we see the east side starting to develop these larger fires, and it's just a matter of time in the summer that we start seeing it on the west side.
Big fires also bring together dozens of state agencies. Camp Murray in Pierce County serves as the command center.
Emergency management, disaster response is an absolute team sport.
Helping folks coordinate firefighting efforts, cleanup, and relief for victims. Work that's just beginning.
We're here to support other agencies as much as we can, because we know we're going to be asking for that support.
First responders are responsible for protecting their neighborhoods, but if able, they're more than willing to travel where help is needed.
It doesn't matter what it says on the truck. They request resources. We will send what we can send. We do keep, like I said, a solid force in our district. We're not going to deplete our district by any means.
Those Central Pierce firefighters are in the middle of a 2-week deployment. Their chief expects that request to be extended, but he says at the end of that deployment, they're likely going to be needed back here on the west side. At Camp Murray, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.